Welcome everyone, one and all, to my reaction to episode 5 of Heated Rivalry, I'll Believe in Anything. Now, last time we had a rough episode, you know, we kind of had the table flipped a little bit, where we had Ilya be the one who was kind of being quite warm and opening up to Shane, you know, welcoming him in, for Shane then to panic and to run away into the arms of Rose, which... it's not going to end well. We all know it's not going to end well. I don't think that there is genuine love there. There may be love that you have for, like, another person that isn't romantic, that isn't sexual, but I don't think there's love, you know? So we will see how that goes, but I don't see it ending very well, let's just say that. Getting into the episode, though... looking at, like, general trends in TV, I would think that this is probably going to be a rough episode emotionally. I feel like we're going to have some truths revealed, whatever they are, and it's going to be a little bit of a more painful episode, whereas episode 6, I assume, is the one where we're going to end. I don't think we're going to end in a way where it's like, oh my god, everyone's so happy, yay, because... with like the setup of their story, I don't know if that is possible at the moment, but I at least see episode 6 as probably being a little bit more lovely than what we're about to experience. I might be wrong, but I am preparing myself for the pain. So yes, with that said though, very excited to get into it and see where we go from here. So without further ado, let's jump back in to the world of Heated Rivalry.
Hey, I have to get back to my hotel for my pickup.
Right.
Interesting energy.
About last night,
It's fine.
I think this season is stressing me out more than usual.
So he can perform. I mean, obviously we know it's not the season. It was the emotional turmoil of last night, bless him.
Shane Hollander and Ilya Uzanov playing on the same team.
No.
On the same line. And where does Scott Hunter fit into the mix?
Scott as well?
Scott
Oh my god.
Hunter,
I wonder how he's doing mentally after everything. Has he spoken to Kip since?
You're so cute.
He is. Like, that face.
Does it surprise you that Miles is gay?
No. I mean, of course not, no.
Well, a lot of actors are. They're just not all out.
Oh, is she, like, gauging his opinion of, like, gay people or something? Concern for her friend?
I mean, yeah, there are probably gay players or whatever, but none that have said it publicly.
He always stumbles over his words when he's, keeping a secret. Bless him.
Sorry, I don't think I'm going about this the right way.
Going about what?
Is she, like, questioning?
Maybe I'm not doing it for you. I know you like talking to me.
Yeah.
But do you like kissing me?
Sure.
Sure. Oh, no. Oh, Shane.
Maybe I'm completely off base here, but I don't know. I feel like maybe you'd rather be kissing Miles.
Will Shane be honest here? I hope so.
I do like you. I really do. I like talking with you. I like being with you. I like all of it.
All of it? Are you sure?
Problem is something you can fix.
Oh, wow.
Or more like a square peg in a round hole. Ew.
She is so lovely.
I think.
Hey, you don't owe me any explanation.
I feel like I do.
You really don't.
Guys, she's breaking my heart in the best way. Look at that smile.
Was it different with a guy?
Of course.
Guys, no, this is...
Kind of prefer being the hole rather than the peg.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh, I was in theater school. Like,
Oh, yeah, fair, actually.
70% of my boyfriends have left me for other guys.
70%?
Actually, 80%.
Jesus Christ, Gully. I'm sorry.
And I was kidding about Miles, but he totally would. Like, in a heartbeat.
I was getting that vibe in the club, I'm not gonna lie.
Let's be friends.
Yeah.
No, seriously.
Oh.
Not some bullshit let's stay friends thing.
Oh my god, he needs this so much.
I really like you, Shane. You're secretly one of the funniest guys I know.
Secretly.
Well, that's a secret you don't have to keep.
Oh, I will tell everyone.
Oh, guys. Rose, the world does not deserve you. I cannot emphasize enough how wonderful of a person she is. Oh my god. That's blown me away. Genuinely.
Когда увижу его на матче звезд.
Так стыдно, что он вообще там играет.
Зрители проголосовали.
I'm glad they kept them speaking Russian in these kinds of scenes. I think it would be unrealistic to have them speaking English.
Нет, он крутой, эти руки. К тому же красавчик.
Если ты так считаешь.
The side eye.
Что?
Oh, she knows.
Интересно, сколько нарядов будет у Роуз Лэндри? Какой стиль.
This is what I mean. I find it so hard to, like, understand exactly what Svetlana thinks is going on here. I don't think she knows how deep it's gone with them, but I think she knows that at bare minimum, Ilya thinks that Shane is hot as fuck.
Can I offer you something to drink?
I'll have the same as my teammate, please.
Of course.
Hi, how are you?
So this should be fun, huh? I've always wondered what it'd be like to play on the same team. Yeah.
What a way to put it.
My parents thought about coming, but they're going to Mexico in like 2 weeks, and they've been to these before, so.
Guys, I can't. I need a moment to breathe. No.
Nice shirt.
Thanks. I like to, get into the spirit.
You pulling it off?
Oh my god, flirting in public.
It should give us a chance to get to know each other. Who knows what we might have in common.
Okay, Shane, the door is open. The door is very much open.
Yeah, sure.
Guys, this is so
I hired a
cute.
stylist.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's the hiring a decorator all over again.
Some of the guys in the league. Other players, not you. Okay.
Guys, we've never had this between these two. This is so, like, wonderful.
Yeah, she was dressed very well, and so did her friends, but I just wanted to stop looking like I was always going to the gym.
He spoke about her in past tense. I wonder if Ilya picked up on that.
You and her are not.
We're not. She's great, but we're just not
Compatible.
compatible, I guess.
Well, safe to say the comfortability has increased quite a lot between these two. That was wonderful. That is the most that we've seen them just have like a casual conversation, you know? There've been like instances in the past, but especially when we're looking at the last episode and how they were getting really like intimate with each other, really close and everything, and that was scary for Shane. Seeing them both so open to this, and now to have the reveal that he's no longer with Rose and everything, and just the way that they were smiling at each other, the way that they were very obviously flirting, that was really nice to see, especially in public. Like, my god, have we come a long way.
Hey, Hollander, make sure none of these cheaters cheat, okay? Okay.
I love that this fully feels as though they've gone on holiday together. Do you know what I mean?
Where I go?
Okay, you guys want
Wow.
Can you get these kids some money? I don't have my wallet.
You bastard.
Found you.
So you were looking for me.
Oh, I looked up that word. Compatible.
Oh, he didn't know what it meant.
Compatible. I thought I knew what it meant, but I wanted to be sure.
No, that's naughty, Heated Rivalry. That is fucking cute as shit. Oh my god. I didn't even think about that. Oh, thought he knew, but he wanted to make sure. Take the dagger out of my heart, why don't you?
What room are you in?
How forward of you, Shane. Look at Shane trying to act cool.
This looks serious.
It's not. I mean, yeah, I guess. Can you just sit down or something?
Are we having a conversation?
Last time we were together, it was different.
What was different that you ran away?
I suppose that is a different part.
What do you want, Hollander? We get together, we fuck. It's simple.
It's
Simple.
not
It's
simple.
simple for me.
It's not.
I think I'm gay.
My boy.
Okay, so you're gay, so what?
Well, it's kind of a big deal. To me, at least. Sorry if I'm being boring again. Being gay is one thing, but this fucking your arch rival is another thing.
That's right, there's a secret.
I know that, but last time...
The body language of this is fascinating.
We can't be something, Hollander.
Why? Like, talk about it.
Would you want to be, if we could?
We can't.
Doesn't want to deal with dreams.
You don't like me.
I think I like you maybe a little too much.
Don't fucking do this, Hollander. I'm not.
Okay.
I wouldn't be able to go home again.
Yeah.
What would happen to you?
I don't want to find out.
I'm
What would
sorry.
your parents?
My father is police. My brother is police.
Oh.
They're too little, but no, sick more like.
Oh, like cancer?
Dementia.
That's awful.
Oh my god, we're actually opening up. This is crazy. Oh my god, he's crying.
Hey,
Sorry.
Heated Rivalry. You're hurting me, and I love you for it.
what?
Nothing. Good night, Shane.
Oh my god.
Good night, Ilya.
First names again, interesting. Where do I even begin? as to what we just saw. Holy fucking shit. That was insane. Oh my god. I had thought in my head that we would probably get to this point at some point, because we have to, I wasn't thinking that this show would go in the direction of, oh, we end the show with one of them wanting to take things further, the other one going no, and then done, show's over. I was thinking that we would get these moments, but it's that same thing with anything in media, where even though you can think of something happening, to see it, to feel it, especially when the actors are doing such a fantastic job of portraying it, that fucking blew me away. Oh my god, there was so many moments in that. My god, I wrote a few of them down, but Jesus, when they were talking about Shane apologizing to Ilya and Ilya looking away, not looking him in the eye, basically the entire time after that point, where things started to get real and everything, because he did want an apology, and he was allowed to want an apology, but he didn't want to show Shane that he wanted an apology. So Shane saying sorry kind of I think that's the first part that kind of unlocked the defenses that Ilya had up in that moment. And the more that they just kept going, and then Ilya actually starting to talk about his family and everything, that was wonderful. I found it really interesting that Shane mentioned the family aspect, because I think that immediately just speaks to the cultural differences between them. Canada is just so much more accepting of queer people compared to Russia, especially back in these days. I don't know why I said especially, because I feel like it's even worse now, but you know what I'm saying. So in that regard, it's so fascinating that Shane's immediate thought and Shane's immediate fear surrounding him and his own life and his journey and everything would be family. His thought would be, oh, I would be scared to tell family because of how they would react. He doesn't have that just innate feeling of fear when it comes to a government who would actively fuck you up and incarcerate you, potentially kill you simply for being gay. So him saying I could never go home again, that it's just fascinating that that was not the first thing that hit Shane's mind. I love that so much. But yeah, that's really sad from Ilya, because it is fascinating, because so much of culture is a part of who we are and who we identify as. And so even though we can see that home is not necessarily a positive place for Ilya, it's not somewhere that Ilya just has the best time ever. But the idea of never being able to go back home, just being permanently cut off of something that you assigned so much of yourself to, I can't imagine how that feels. That must be really weird, because you would think as an outside watcher, an outside viewer, that you're oh, well, it's a no-brainer, it's a country that would potentially fucking kill you based on who you are. Of course you would want to be with Shane in this country, but it's so much more complicated when it's your home and your memories and everything like that. So yeah, I really enjoyed that side of things. I also thought that it was cool that we started to tackle the realism, and that's the thing that Ilya struggles with. We were speaking about it a few episodes ago, but the thing that Shane has been struggling with the most is sexuality, whereas the thing that Ilya has been struggling with the most is just realizing the world that they live in and just kind of accepting that this is all that they can be. But it's not all that they can be. There will be some massive hurdles and hardships if this does ever come out and Ilya is actually able to get away from Russia and be able to settle in Canada or America or whatever. But yeah, we saw that realism coming up again where he's it can't. Shane's but if that was the case, would you want to? And he's what's the fucking point? Why would I get lost in these emotions of thinking about what I would want in a perfect world? We don't live in a perfect world, and we can't have it, And so to see that kind of wall being put up hard, and then Shane just fucking tackling that wall down and just comforting him in that moment, damn. That was so fucking lovely. Wow. I don't know if I covered everything that was in that scene. It was that complex, but that was just fucking beautiful.
My brother. You can take it if you want to. No, I don't want to.
If you want to, it's Shane. No.
It's okay.
I wasn't clear. I'm sorry in advance for tonight's game. We're gonna destroy you guys.
Oh.
So you're the asshole.
Yes.
I said you fuckers owe me $1,000 for every goal I score.
Ah, yes.
Что ты хочешь?
Ooh.
Oi,
The way the music stopped, bro.
hey, did you hear about Rosanna?
I was scared it was going to be something serious. Is his dad dead or something? Oh, no.
Hi, this is Ilya. I will never listen to your voicemail.
Okay. Come on. Oh my god, it is. Oh my god.
Where are you?
Home.
Boston?
Moscow.
Okay.
Are you okay?
I will be better when I see you in your glasses again.
I will say I do love a man in glasses, so I'm feeling Ilya here.
Is your father?
Yes, Dad.
Okay.
I will be back by the end of the week.
You should take more time than that.
Why? So you can catch up to me in the scoring race.
You know, you can talk to me about whatever. I want to help.
Guys, I can't. I was not prepared for this episode. I thought I was. I'm not. What was that about? Oh no. Oh no. What is this about to be?
Да мне приди в себя!
А я? А я что?
What about you?
На чьи деньги ты живешь, ты кусок дерьма? Кто кладет еду в твой грязный рот и кокаин в твой нос?
У меня ребенок! И жена там.
Yeah, really fucking responsible for you, considering you're literally living off your brother.
Вот теперь нам и придется слушать, как твоя шлюха трындит.
You disgusting piece of shit.
Можешь забрать мою квартиру. Дай племяннице, я открою счет. Она сможет взять деньги, когда ей будет 18.
But he's not coming back? Is that the vibe we're going with?
Больше никогда не обращайся к мне. Так что прими то, что я предлагаю. Закрой свой грязный рот и вали отсюда.
Well done, Ilya. That took a lot of fucking courage.
Если я тебе буду нужна, я всегда буду рядом, никуда не уйду. Я просто надеюсь, что Джейн знает, как ему повезло.
Oh, bless.
How are you?
Okay. Not good. Probably bad.
Oh, look at him being honest.
My brother is, I don't know, scared.
Yeah.
It makes him terrible.
I mean, he seems terrible all around, my friend.
And
I
it
hate
makes
to
me
say it.
terrible back.
You were not terrible. You were not terrible. You stood up for yourself.
I don't know. I don't know.
I'm
English is too
sorry.
hard right now.
Hey, I have an idea. How about you tell me everything that's on your mind?
In Russian?
But in Russian.
Okay.
Я за все плачу. Я слежу, чтобы у всех были нормальные вещи. Чтобы
Yeah.
еда была на уровне.
But do they even fucking care about you?
Мой брат, он всегда меня ненавидел.
I'm sorry.
Я знаю почему.
Doesn't make it okay.
Это убивает меня. И меня убивает то, что он заботился о моем отце, а я нет.
My boy.
Но я не мог.
You were keeping everyone afloat, my friend.
Ни за что. За то, что я вообще есть.
Jesus.
И это значит, что теперь у меня никого нет.
Oh, you do. You absolutely do.
Светлана, она меня любит. И я ее люблю.
Do you think he's gonna say he loves Shane in Russian?
Но не так, как... Черт.
Not like I love you?
Не так, как я люблю тебя. И вот в чем вся хрень. Я хочу только тебя. И всегда только тебя.
Always you, Jesus Christ. Oh my god, to say this to someone and them not even understand. Wow.
Окей, I'm done.
Yeah, okay. Okay, he's
Feel
done.
bad.
Oh my god.
How about I wish you were here right now?
Я бы тоже хотел.
Language is such a fascinating thing. I feel like we could talk about it for hours. You know, like the way you structure sentences, the way that you're able to express yourself, not just how you express yourself, the way you're able to express yourself in a language. How language can like change your personality. You know, there's so much to it that I just love that they've added that part to this show, because the thing that I love the most about Heated Rivalry is I think a lot of shows, a lot of romance shows, but especially queer romance shows, because it is such a like niche, shall we say, and it's something that there are far few romance storylines that are queer than there are like general heterosexual storylines, you know, that it's so interesting that when you can recognize that a lot of the times they like shoebox themselves into the fact that they are showing a queer romance, so that's what they'll show, you know, whereas Heated Rivalry goes, we're going to show a queer romance, but we're going to add a million layers that make these people feel so real, so human, adding a million struggles that they're going through, because that is at the end of the day human, you know. I think that when you boil characters down to having a single struggle, yeah, it's cool because you can focus on that, but as human beings, my god, I feel like the struggles that we all have in our lives are fucking endless, you know. And so I just love how complex the story and these characters are. That was just fucking wonderful, bro. Like telling him that he loves him, telling him that he wishes he was there as well, but also it's equally lovely that Shane was the one who, having not understood a word that Ilya just said, still came out with, well, it was either I wish you were here or I wish I was there. I don't know which one he said. But yeah, that was lovely. In terms of what Ilya was saying, the brother stuff, like, breaks your heart. I would love to hear from Russian people if there are any like cultural things that are hard to understand from a like British perspective, for example. If there are some cultural things in relation to the way that his family has behaved and the way they speak to each other or something, you know, I would love to be able to understand that a little bit better, because I'm sure there are layers that we who are not familiar are unable to pick up on. But yeah, that was just fucking lovely and heartbreaking at the same time. And it's so wonderful, this episode, to have been able to see them open up to each other. We've still got time left for the end of the episode for there to be issues between the two of them. I hope there aren't. I hope if there are any other issues within this episode, it's not going to be between them. But yeah.
He's not that bad. It's mostly an act.
I'm pretty convincing one.
Yeah, well, let's make sure we win this one, right?
Fucking right.
I wonder if he'll ever tell his friend. It's more complicated when you're both in the league. I get it. Stop it! Can't be doing this to me. I was concerned when he turned around. Oh no. Oh god, how serious this is going to be. Oh my god, imagine being Ilya right now. Like, what do you do?
Tell him I'm fine, I'm okay.
Tell who?
He's gonna worry.
Oh.
Just calling your dad.
Not him, Ilya.
I'm scared if this is going to cause rumors, guys. But obviously I'm fucking concerned about Shane's health, first and foremost. Is he even going to be able to visit him, bro?
Ilya.
Is he drugged up? What was that?
I just wanted to...
After losing his father as well, Jesus.
You scared me.
I'm sorry I didn't text you last night.
No,
My boy.
it's okay.
Shut up.
Maybe it's better if you just rest now.
I was gonna ask you,
Hollander.
will you come to my cottage this summer?
Oh, because, yeah, not going back to Russia. Oh, for the whole summer?
Maybe.
Parents? Okay.
Uh-oh. You're not gonna smother him with a pillow, are you, Mr. Rosanov?
We can't keep up. No, we do, just...
Rosanov went to see Shane in the hospital.
Oh.
You like it?
Well, now I hate him less.
Oh. I think you can pick up by his texts that he's a little pissed.
The Connors, they're running out the clock. The New York crowd is on its feet.
Yes! Well done, my boy! Are we going to get a focus on him? Because, like, we've been seeing him, but we haven't spoken with him. Is he... Huh.
I'm not sad.
You're allowed to be.
Hasn't got anyone walking out for him. We're not going where I think we're going, are we? Oh my god, what if we are? Is he telling him to come down?
Yeah, you. Come.
Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Oh, I think we know what he's doing.
Apparently inviting someone from the crowd.
I literally can't sit still. I can't sit still. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
You don't have to do this.
Yes, I do.
Oh my god. The level of courage that takes.
What the? I'm coming to the cottage.
Ah! Okay. Oh my god, even at the end there where I was starting to like put the pieces together and thinking of where we were going. Holy shit. That's crazy. Oh my god. I am going to sit with my thoughts for a moment and then I will be back. So yes, there we have episode 5 of Heated Rivalry, and that was one of the best pieces of media I have ever seen. Just thinking as to what happened in that episode alone, start to finish, the sheer amount of things that we covered is actually insane. And when I think of the fact that apparently this show, one, has a low budget, which is mind-blowing considering the quality, but two, just think of what they were able to achieve in this, like, what was it, even an hour? How long was it? I think it was just like, I think it was under an hour, but like I think it was like 50 something minutes. But yeah, the sheer amount of things that they were able to cover in this episode compared to some of the fucking shit that is out there nowadays in terms of TV, this is the bar. You need to meet it. You know, this was just a wonderful piece of media. Getting into that last scene, because obviously we haven't actually spoken about it. I don't have too much to say, because I think a lot of it was self-explanatory, just with that being one of the most bravest courageous things that you can do as a person, like from both of them, you know, like obviously massively for Scott, but Kip as well, you know, being willing to like get down there and just go on the ice and kiss him. Like, damn, that was wonderful from the both of them. But yeah, it was just so lovely, you know. I think that Elena's excitement was so wonderful to see, you know, because I think that people obviously have different opinions surrounding Elena in episode 3. Yeah, episode 3. As to whether she overstepped with Scott or whether you think that she was absolutely justified and she was right to do that, she was being a good friend, all stuff like that. I think that you can have your opinion no matter what around that kind of thing, but this just like hammers home the fact that no matter what, she loves her friend and she is just looking out for him, because the excitement that was beaming from her, telling him to go down there, that was so cute. But other than that, my god, Shane and Ilya, you know, I'm so glad that neither of them took it negatively. I'm so glad that it didn't like trigger that fear, trigger that like stress within them, you know. They were both just immediately like, oh my god, it's happened, you know, like this has never happened before and it's happening before our very eyes with the guy who just won the cup. Like, that's insane, you know what I mean? So the fact that they both just took that, and Ilya was like, right, fuck this, I'm coming to the cottage. Which, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm pretty sure next episode is called The Cottage, right? Because that seemed familiar when they mentioned it earlier. Yeah, it's called The Cottage. Damn. Oh my god, what is next episode going to be? I'm not even going to think about that right now, because this episode was too groundbreaking to begin with. I'm not even going to get into next time. Getting into it then, my god, what is there to not talk about? More so than what is there to talk about. I think that this episode was so special in like a million ways, you know. I think that the friendship with Rose was so wonderful to see blossom, you know, between her and Shane. I think that seeing it later on as well, after his while he was in recovery and her calling him and everything, that was beautiful, because we like got a solid foundation as to what their friendship is now. Wonderful. She is a very special lady who deserves the absolute world. I really hope that she finds her sunshine as well. Moving on from that, the endless things to talk about with Shane and Ilya this episode. I'm not going to get into it too much in the outro, because I know that we've got quite a lot of questions for question time, because I put the post out and there were many, you know, and it's for episode 5 and 6, the post I put out, but either way, there's going to be a lot. So I know that we're going to be like delving into it there, but yeah. Damn, this was just so wonderful all around. I think that the development that we saw between Shane and Ilya was spectacular. You know, I really appreciate the way that the show works in regards to the time jumping. It really just allows us to see so much development in a short amount of time for us. You know, like all of it happened within one episode, which is crazy. But it's also so fascinating to look at the length of their relationship from start to where we are now, and how long it took them to like get to this point, you know, because like it's like the speed at which they developed in their relationship, like exponentially increased at like a singular point, you know, like they started off with like fuck buddies to then feelings were coming a little bit, and then we got to this episode that just went it fucking skyrocketed. So that was absolutely wonderful. I think that it was, as I said, one of the best pieces of media I've seen in regards to a queer romance, because these characters are so much more than their queerness. And that's not to say that a story that focuses on said queerness is not like needed, you know. I think that those kind of shows are always needed, but as I was saying earlier, I think that a lot of shows fall into this little trap of, because they want to focus on the queerness so much and it be like the spotlight of it, which, as I said, granted that they are needed as well, but they kind of like, it's not that the characters become one-dimensional, but their issues become one-dimensional. It becomes that is the only issue with their life, the fact that their sexuality is causing problems and everything, whereas I think that we can all agree that anyone who is having problems with sexuality and everything, there's normally a fucking mountain of things to come along with that. And I think that this show does an excellent job of like keeping that realism, you know. This isn't just we're struggling because we're in hockey and we're gay, you know. Like they had the element of them being rivals, they had the element of the Russian stuff with Ilya, you know. They complicate Shane's character by adding in the autism and how that may affect him, you know. Like there's just so many layers to these two people, and I'm so thankful that they made this. I'm so thankful that this show exists. But yeah, with that said though, there we have episode 5. We only have one left, which is absolutely insane. I don't know how to feel about that right now. I feel like the feelings I'm having right now are just sadness, if I'm being completely real. I think that this show has been so special and so wonderful and so unique, you know. I think that, as I was saying earlier, it's a queer show that is so much more than its queerness, while equally having the queerness be such a like shining light of it. It's crazy, the details and the complexities of this show. I think that it is so rare to get a piece of media this this human, you know? Like, TV so many times doesn't feel realistic. And yeah, there are elements of this show that may not feel entirely realistic based on its premise. But at the end of the day, every single moment that we have seen between two people, or even for an individual, have felt so real, felt so human, have felt so grounded in the experiences that people go through that... Need I say any more? It's been absolutely wonderful. So yeah, very excited for the next one, but I'm extremely sad that it is the last one, but we will see what it entails as, I hope it's a good one. I hope it's very happy. I hope that the cottage is everything I've ever hoped and wished for. But yes, with that said, thank you very much for watching. I've left a link down below to my Patreon. We'll be able to find the early uncut reactions to Heated Rivalry and all the other shows that I do. Also left a link to my Twitch, my Discord, and my socials, so be sure to follow them if you are interested. And yes, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.